Hello and welcome. In today's podcast, I will discuss another hot topic about another societal issue. The discussion is about American women, especially young women of childbearing age. Before I dive into the discussion, let me give a little background about the challenges confronting some non-human female creatures and use it to make my point. We are all familiar with the living creature called octopus. Once a female octopus completes laying its eggs, it will devote the rest of its life and its energy to defending its eggs from potential prey and other adverse conditions. During this period, it will not look for food or drink to replenish the expended energy until all the eggs are hatched into the young octopus. At that time, it will not have enough energy to survive and will then die. So anytime the octopus give birth to a baby octopus, the mother octopus will die. Similar thing happens in some other creatures, such as some species of chameleon and frogs. The scenario could be called programmed death after birth, and it is natural for the reproductive cycle of these organisms. This programmed death of octopus does not occur in humans. My concern is that some laws in some southern states of the United States might expose pregnant women with wanted pregnancy to what I call programmed injury or death, similar to what happened with the octopus. Having provided this background, let's dive deep into the discussion so that you could see why I use the octopus analogy. If you have been following the news closely, you will notice that the safety of pregnant women in many southern states of the United States have been center stage discussion since the reversal of the federal abortion laws and the return of the laws guiding abortion to the states. Since then, some deaths of some pregnant women have been alleged to be related to or attributed to the denial or the withholding of emergency care for pregnant women with pregnancy-related complications at the most critical time when the care would have saved the pregnant woman's life. In the past, the debate about wanting to ban abortion or not ban abortion anchored on the below questions. 1. Did life begin during or after conception? If after conception, what exact time? Is fertilized egg a baby? Does destruction of fertilized egg amount to killing a baby? When is abortion not considered killing of a baby? And when is it considered killing a baby? Should rape or incest warrant abortion? Should 10-year-old girl carry pregnancy to term? Should people with severe illnesses, example, severe late-stage cancer, who mistakenly became pregnant, carry the pregnancy and die like the octopus? And secondly, should economic and social reasons, example, young students who are not ready for a baby, should such economic reason warrant abortion? These are all good questions with a clear divide between pro-life and pro-choice scholars, and I respect both sides of the ideological divide. I have come to a conclusion that both ideological divide will never arrive at an agreement. However, before now, there was never a debate between the ideological side about providing care to a pregnant woman with a wanted pregnancy, but who happened to encounter unforeseen complications related to the pregnancy. There was never such debate. If there is no such debate about making sure that a wanted pregnancy gets care at all costs, why do state laws put them at risk of severe injury or death once they develop complications of pregnancy? Why are they the victims of any change in abortion law? They are not seeking abortion, but seeking a healthy mother and baby after delivery. I need someone to tell me why wanted pregnancy by mothers should suffer severe injury or programmed death like the octopus. Let me bring this issue to life to you all. A newly married couple are expecting their baby. Grandparents are expecting grandchildren. And suddenly a complication such as bleeding occurs. The woman is not treated immediately to save her and the baby because the law requires her to bleed and bleed out first to qualify for treatment. Then she bled out and dies, and the baby is delivered alive without a mother. Could someone tell me why a pregnant mother should be programmed to die like the octopus because of abortion law for a pregnancy she wanted and was never seeking abortion? We will accommodate you on this podcast if time permits, if you know the answer to above questions. I grew up in a city and country where many childbearing hospitals, called maternity hospitals, were owned and run by the Catholic Church, which is a very conservative and pro-life organization, where abortion is forbidden. These Catholic maternity hospitals have reverend sisters who are medical doctors, obstetrician and gynecology doctors by training, and who are responsible for treating pregnant women with or without complication. These Catholic hospitals have never refused care of complications of wanted pregnancy and have never exposed any pregnant woman to danger of severe injury or death. So if the Catholic Church that ran maternity hospitals are able to treat all women with wanted pregnancy and bring to life healthy babies and mothers, why is the government enacting laws that expose women with wanted pregnancies to severe injury and death? In addition, the reverend sisters who are conservatives and pro-life doctors understand that some fetuses are incompatible with life and sometimes dies in the womb of the pregnant mother and might compromise the life of the pregnant mother. The conservative Catholic hospitals will save the pregnant mother's life by removing the dead fetus so that the woman could live to have another baby another day. If the conservative Catholic Church knows enough about medicine and runs maternity hospitals and saves women's lives during complications of pregnancy, why is the state trying to be more Catholic than the Pope or more conservative and pro-life than the Catholic Church? The most worrisome aspect of the law are that the law assumes that all treatment of wanted pregnancy complications involve abortion procedure, and the women are immediately put on programmed injury or death for a treatment that does not even involve any form of abortion procedure. The treatment might just be a procedure to stop bleeding or to deliver the baby premature and put the baby in the incubator to mature and then save the mother and the baby. I need someone to tell me why a law could be so ignorant of medicine and life. The only debate about abortion with ideological divide is someone knowingly seeking abortion for socioeconomic reasons, or seeking abortion due to severe illness after a mistaken pregnancy, such as late cancer patient, to prevent the death of the mother, or someone seeking abortion as a result of rape or incest. I'm asking the state governments in the southern state of the United States of America to focus on these narrow areas of ideological divide and use saving the mother and the baby's life, when possible, as a guide to enact laws. If the mother's life is compromised already, or the baby's life is compromised already or lost already, the laws must consider saving the life of the other person, the baby or the mother. For pro-life and conservative southern states, why not enact laws banning socioeconomic abortion due to socioeconomic reason? You could even ban abortion due to rape or incest, if that is the majority of opinion of the women in the states. The women in the state will then know upfront about the law in these narrow areas and then make alternative plans if they have a different ideology, such as pro-choice ideology. And then we seek such services out of state rather than risk the lives of all pregnant women with wanted pregnancy. Let me use this opportunity to explain how medicine and medical science work. Normal process of pregnancy could encounter complications at any time, and the medical profession has treatment protocols to handle any type of complication to save the pregnant mother and the unborn baby inside of her. There is no medical treatment process, starting from conception to birth, that requires a healthy pregnant mother's life to be terminated first so that the child inside of her could be born alive. There are, however, treatment protocols in place to terminate a pregnancy that is incompatible with life, meaning that the baby will never survive outside of the womb, so that the mother's life could be saved. There is no treatment that allows a mother to carry a dead baby to term and then dies like Octopus so that a mother could deliver a dead baby. In the same token, if a pregnant mother experiences irreversible fatal medical event that causes her death, example, automobile accident, the unborn baby inside of her could be saved through medical intervention if it is medically possible for the baby to survive outside of the womb. The laws currently being implemented in many southern states indirectly suggest expending the life of a healthy pregnant mother, like an octopus, so that a fetus that is incompatible with life can be born. The law is wrong and does not comply with medical science. Let me close by saying that all laws enacted for or against abortion should be guided by saving the lives of the babies and the mothers. If both ideological divide, pro-choice and pro-life, follow these basic principles, the divide between the two ideologies will narrow greatly. The two opposing views will then be left with the question of when should a fertilized egg be called a human life? And when should termination of pregnancy be called destruction of life? The two sides will never reach a consensus on this one, but the majority of the abortion issues will not lead to needless loss of lives of mothers with wanted pregnancies. Thank you for taking time to listen to this important societal issue. Please subscribe to the podcast and also have your family and friends listen and subscribe as well. We will discuss yet another hot societal topic in our next episode. And we ask you to stay tuned. Goodbye.